Hi, my name is Robert Voisey. I am the director of 15 Minutes of Fame. 15 Minutes of Fame is 15 one-minute works that are written by 15 different composers, all composed for a particular musician or ensemble. Today, we will be, all the 15 works are written for the B sharp chamber trio. They're streaming with us out of Chattanooga, Tennessee. And let me bring them on. Hi.
Good evening, everyone. Happy 5th of July. We're the B Sharp Chamber Trio. I'm Nicole Duran, Rhonda Ford, and Emma Anderson. And this B Sharp Chamber Trio was formed in March of 2021 to do new chamber music recitals in Chattanooga. And we're forging relationships between young and old chamber music lovers and musicians. We think music is a gift of God that should have a beautiful place to be heard. And so we hope to cultivate a taste for new music in the chamber music scene here. And we're very delighted with this opportunity and the pieces that you've given us. So thank you very much. sorry, humidity. The pages are like sticking together.
Okay.
Okay, we got insomnia now.
Okay. It is very humid in Chattanooga, Tennessee right now, so we're having some water issues. Can we do the A again?
are so in love with these pieces. We want to try them again at our Chattanooga recital tomorrow, and I'm hopefully going to broadcast it on my YouTube channel. I'm also a composer in training, and we're going to play you a short piece of the interlude. This is about a wedding. Psalm 45 is called Joy and Gladness. It's a wedding psalm, and there's all kinds of interesting issues in it of messianic prophecy, but I am tying this in with Revelation, where there's also a marriage supper of the Lamb. And we'll have it sung, but we're going to play the instrumental interlude. Will there be some dancing and fun?
So 11, right?
So measure 11 to measure which?
60. Is that right?
Yeah, 11 to 60.
Okay.
That's all we have for now.
Woo! Great.
Thanks for putting this all together. This is amazing music, amazing work you're doing.
Oh, it's my pleasure. You guys did such a great performance. It was awesome. We had lots of great comments from our audience, too. Why don't we bring on everybody? Hold on. So that's awesome. Juan, Luis, and Rozan, make sure you unmute yourselves. It's great.
Yes.
So anyway, thank
Wonderful.
you again, ladies. It was wonderful.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you very much for this wonderful opportunity to hear our works. It was just delicious. Thank you. Thank you very, very, very much. God bless you.
I've
Three
always
of you.
heard composers say that it's not so hard getting the first performance, but it's very hard to get the second. And so you did the second performance of these. And Nicole, do you want to spell your name so they know your YouTube channel, where to look for tomorrow? And it'll be 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So
Right. So it's not B sharp, but it's Nicole Duran music. Just the way my name is spelled in the NICOLEDORANMUISIC.
Right, and I will put it up on. Wait, there we go. I'll put it up on in the chat as well. Luis, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and the piece?
Yes, thank you. Well, I'm a composer from Mexico, and we have a big hurricane south, but it hasn't reached here. It was just wonderful. I loved it. I lived in Merida for many years, and I learned something about Cuban rhythms and also about the danzón, which is a very prominent music from the Caribbean. And so the piece that you were so kind to play is it's a danzón. It's a beautiful treat that I learned, music that I learned from this part of the world. And thank you. It was wonderful.
Fabulous. Thank you.
I feel like you were channeling a little of the Piazzolla tangos.
Okay. Yes, that Latin feel.
Yes.
Certainly.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
And Roseanne, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and your piece?
Hi. First of all, thanks so much. That was a really nice performance. It was really nice to hear. Well, I'm a neuroscientist and a composer, so many of my pieces are a bit inspired by science and nature. So in this piece, we are in phase. It centers around the piano, two parts of the piano that are slightly different in length and therefore start shifting out of phase. And then therefore, when the flute comes in and then the bassoon, they struggle until everything falls together, and then that was came out really nice. I thought that is a kind of satisfying moment. So no, thanks so much.
Robert, I don't know if Nicole had a chance to tell you, but as we picked out the 15-minute pieces, we were wondering how we should organize them. And so did you share this with him at all? Okay, so the first 4 pieces that we played, we considered those absolute pieces, and we've written it this way in our program for tomorrow. And then for the mind pieces, we had insomnia, we're in phase, daydream, and clarity. And then our last group of pieces we put under programmatic and descriptive pieces. So that was sort of, we were like, how should we organize these? And so that's what we came up with. So you can appreciate that now when you go back and listen to it.
No, that's awesome. I think the order of the pieces is very important. Well, definitely as a composer and a producer, I always try to take everybody through like an arc or, sort of a feel for what the pieces that you picked and why, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And we're spreading them out throughout the program tomorrow so that each one can get savored a little bit on its own.
Oh, wow.
So there'll be like a set of pieces and then some other stuff that we'll play, and then another set of maybe 5 pieces on the program. So it won't all blur together.
Right. Sounds great. I'm looking forward to seeing it. You're gonna stream it, right?
Yes. Now I know how.
Let me put that right there so anybody wants to see it streamed from Chattanooga again. From what? Where's the location? It's a church, right?
Yeah, it's going to be at First Baptist Church, Chattanooga.
First Baptist Church. Link down there. And let's bring on Joe. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and your piece?
First, thanks to the B Sharp Trio, it's always great as a composer to hear your ideas just come to life, and so much better than even I could imagine. That was really awesome. Thank you so much. This is, I guess, kind of a little bit of a horror piece. I was telling one of my students today, I feel that a lot of repetition is almost scary at times. Look at the Jaws theme, the Halloween theme, very simple motifs that just repeated and have the sense of dread to them. So that's kind of what I came up with the bassoon line originally on bass, which is my main instrument. But then I wanted to contrast that with the nice little melody that, obviously the flute, and then piano kind of based off of the bassoon, but slowly overtaking the lullaby so that you can't sleep.
It was a very refreshing piece.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Fabulous.
I think everyone will enjoy in the classical piece. I think I've read once that the motive for Beethoven's Fifth Symphony is the most recognizable motive in the world. And so I think our audience, who will not be all musicians, will enjoy that little tidbit in the piece.
A great earworm, right? Awesome. Well, ladies, I want to thank you so much for being part of 15 Minutes of Fame and being part of this project and picking these pieces. I know that all the composers were really excited to write for you and to be a part.
Yeah, well, we really enjoyed getting to know the pieces, and I feel like just doing things like this where you repeat it, you get to know it, you learn it, it really makes you love the music more.
And it is awesome that it's getting a second performance, because you are right. Every composer wants to hear his piece more than once.
Yes.
And yeah, so with that, thank you again. And does any of the composers have any questions? Anybody have questions or comments they want to make? No?
No, this was just wonderful.
Yeah, it's really great. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you again. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Yes, thank you. Thank you,
Thank
Bishop
you.
Trio. It was beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful.